Before we start, I need some predictions from you.
I am recording.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay, predictions. Wales v Japan. What's the score?
Oh, Japan all day. What, football or rugby?
It's rugby, innit?
Japan all day.
Okay, have you seen who we've got the week after?
No.
New Zealand.
Wales.
Have you seen who we've got the week after?
Go on.
Fucking Springboks.
Wales.
Oh.
But anyway, welcome back to another episode of the podcast. We haven't really got a name for this. I'm Dan from MrGrey. I'm joined, as usual, by Rob from Tripwrecked. And that's
Who's not Dan from Welsh, MrGrey.
No, and that's probably the only time I'll ever use Rob, because I'm so used to calling you Purple. But I thought I'll introduce you as Rob.
You've never, ever, since I've known you...
I've never called you Rob.
Ever?
No. Can I call you Stan?
You can.
Right.
Because my birth name was Afghani.
I knew it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we haven't really got a topic. We got a couple of things. I got a couple of things in my head. You got a couple of things in your head.
Yes.
We have a very short amount of time. So I'll let you go first, Pablo. First of all, how are you, by the way?
I'm very good. How are you?
I've been better. I've been ill
You got that
this week.
again? Rick, you've been ill again.
I don't know. It hasn't been a cold or anything like that. I've had one of those things since I'm a lot better today, but like since Saturday, I've had one of those. I felt like shit, and I don't know why.
Just drained.
Just drained. I've been going to work, zero energy. That's why I haven't done anything on YouTube since. Well, I did the bingo bollocks yesterday, but I almost cancelled it. But I don't know. But I'm a lot better today, so.
Well, that's good. My health's been wicked the last 2 weeks. It was the 2 weeks before when I had a massive Crohn's flare up and I felt dead for like 3 weeks. So that was fun.
Oh, but yeah. So yeah, what do you want to talk about first? I got a couple of subjects.
Bonnie Blue.
No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I don't even know who she is.
You know who she is. She's that.
No, I saw her on a podcast.
I refuse to look at anything she's in. And that's the truth.
I'm a big fan of a podcast for anybody who likes obscure comedy that's mildly offensive. Finn versus the internet.
I don't know what that is now.
And he also does Finn versus history for people who like history as well.
He's had Bonnie Blue on.
And basically, so what he does is he gets people on who are, how could we say, somewhat what some people refer to as a bit disgusting. And he says the things that everybody else thinks, but he just says it to them.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, right, I can't believe we're talking about fucking Bonnie Blue straight off the bat. Right? No. Sex work is a legitimate form of work, right? As far as I'm concerned.
Yes, it's legal.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. If you want to go down that route, it's fine, right? But I think she is one of the worst people. And I think she gives the sex industry the wrong. I think she gives it a bad name. I think.
Yeah, I mean, but is that really sex industry? I mean, she is herself a sex industry.
She's a factory basically. So, but
yeah,
I don't know. I'm not a fan of.
I was gonna say a cum factory, but
no. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. But anyway, we're gonna move on from her. But yeah, Pablo, what would you like to discuss? Anything can be on the cards.
I don't know. What's been in the paranormal news of late?
The Conjuring house.
That's
the only news I know of, to be honest with you.
That's been around. That's been a lot on Simply Strange and whatnot. And I actually saw.
I think Simply Strange has done about 2011 videos on it in the last week, I think.
Well, but I think he does because obviously him and Jason Hawes are really good friends.
Yeah.
They're really close, and I think he's also friends with the daughter. I never know which one she's.
Cody or Satori.
Yeah. So he's friends with both of them, so I suppose that's why he kind of covers it. And I believe that Jason did an interview with him as well.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
I find the whole thing really confusing.
Well, I've made one video about the sale of the. It was up for auction. It's not now or something. I made one video about it, but that video was my second video I made on it. The first video, I was like I was a moody little bitch making that video, and I thought, I'm not going to put this
You?
up. I know,
You
I
being a
know.
moody bitch.
I know. I thought, I was editing it, I thought, I'm not going to put this out. I come across as a bit of a dick, to be honest with you. Because now, first of all, you know my stance on the Conjuring house. It's a house. It's a very old house in American standards.
It's just a house.
Yeah, it's just a house. It has a lot of history to it. Real history, right? It has a lot of history. It was, I think it's the Civil War, the American Revolution. I can't remember now. So my stance originally, and it still sort of is, but you know, it is what it is I wouldn't put a GoFundMe for a house myself. I didn't think you could do that to create a GoFundMe for a house.
I did one for the houseboat for the van transformation. But that's kind of, that involves a lot of the community though, and they're actually inside that and not living in it because it's in a garage.
Yeah, my first stance was, why would anyone want to donate for a house they'll never own, right? That was my first stance when the GoFundMe was put up.
Yeah.
And then I have genuinely thought about it since, you know, because Jason Hawes wants to buy it for the history, but obviously he wants to buy it for the paranormal history, obviously. Paranormal stories, whatever, right? Because Andrea, what's her name? I can't remember her name. Andrea Perrin asked him to buy the house.
I was going to say Lupin.
Yeah, well, yeah, she asked him to buy the house, which is insane to start off.
Yeah.
I know you might be a millionaire, but can you buy this house, please?
Yeah. My concern there would be, right, so she's Andrea Perrin, right? So I remember her because of Leon Perrins. So she's the one from the film, right?
Yes. She's one of the younger daughters in the film.
Right. So not to discredit any stories or anything like that.
No.
But I think there's a lot of emotional turmoil that goes on for misremembering events, like your mum being picked up and thrown around.
I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure she was, at the time that supposedly happened, I think she was like 8 or 9 years old, 10. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I might be remembering wrong. I don't know. But the thing is, right?
I think paranormal tourism is a problem.
It is a massive problem. I've talked about this plenty of times. I think you know, nothing against the paranormal look. Right? My whole YouTube bloody channel is centered around the bloody thing.
Yeah.
But I do think paranormal tourism is a problem. And I thought about it when the whole Jason Hawes started. I thought, that's a bit weird putting a GoFundMe on. But at the same time, I think out of everyone, because whoever buys that, nobody's going to buy that just to live in it. It's just not going to happen. Whoever buy, I mean, you know, if there's some millionaire out there who likes old farmhouses, yeah. But I don't think anyone, whether they're a YouTuber, a TV character, or star, whatever, they're going to buy it for the paranormal aspect of it. It's a fact. So I think
which then poses the next problem: is haven't the local authority then put out a statement and said, "We do not care who buys it. You are not having the entertainment license back."
Oh, I don't know. Is that a fact?
Do you just want to Google that just to double check while we're on? I'm pretty sure the local authority have said under no circumstances are we reissuing the entertainment license for that property.
Has the entertainment? I can't spell entertainment license gone for the Conjuring house? It's called the Harrisville house, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's gone at the moment. But yeah, the
entertainment license for the Conjuring house has been denied by the Burrillville Town Council. Yep. The council is voting unanimously to deny the renewal due to concerns about missing paperwork, erratic behaviour by the owner, and safety issues. That could possibly be denied for Jacqueline Nunez's mind. There is a possibility.
Isn't the house in a bit of a state? And
it is apparently. It needs a lot of repairs. And like I said,
you've also got the problem of circus acts going.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The toe tappers for a start.
But yeah, well, it's not just that, you see. So I think this is what I've noticed from a distance, and I know this is something we've always talked about, but I think even more so now, is the paranormal is divided, and it's divided into You've got people who go out on, I'll say 3 fields. You've got people who go out on paranormal investigations, small independent groups. You know, like the people we know, like Staffordshire Paranormal, Free Spire.
Genuinely want to go
group.
out and find something if there is something out there.
Then you've got slightly larger groups, such as like ghost theory and stuff like this, where some of the evidence is questionable here, there, and the other. And now you've also got channels which I really enjoy, like the entertainment-based channels. So I don't think you can fault channels like Sam and Colby. They put a lot of effort in, they put a lot of money in. It's well done. It's clearly entertainment for older teenagers. The boys, clearly entertainment. A lot of them now, if you actually go on there, they even openly admit, like the boys, for example, on their website, they've never ever claimed what they do is real. It all just says, we create this content.
Yeah, they word it. We create this for your entertainment. That's the thing.
No, they actually word it as they stage everything. Like,
who says that now? The boys.
The boys, yeah.
Wait,
so that's actually been fully worded.
I forget who the boys are, to be honest.
They're like a teenage...
Oh, okay.
Older teenagers, like my older kids watch them and stuff like that.
Right.
They're aimed at a certain audience, like the Mr. Beast level audience.
Yeah, I can't watch those channels. You know, like, I've said this about many channels. They might be nice people. I just can't watch them.
Yeah.
I can't.
But they've got their purpose.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They serve a purpose. They're there to earn a bit of cash.
Yeah, and before going further, you know, because I know there's probably some people in the comments, how dare you go against Jason Hawes? Look, I think he's genuinely a nice guy. I wasn't a fan of Ghost Hunters growing up, right? I just wasn't. I found it way too cringe. And the way I look at it, if someone's going to buy it for the paranormal aspect of it, I do genuinely think Jason Hawes is probably the better version. With a caveat, mind. With a caveat.
Go on.
That the toe tappers don't get back in, because, you know, that is probably going to happen. But I do think...
Yeah, it's definitely going to happen.
Yeah. But I do think out of all the options, even though some of those options have said, look, we're not buying it.
Yeah.
I think if the likes of, like... you know what kind of channels I'm talking about. You know, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to another video for you. That kind of channel. I think if they buy it,
agree.
It'd be worse.
on the same side, total transparency. I don't buy into Jason Hawes.
Yeah.
Simply because of the fact he's very reminiscent on camera to. It reminds me of, I don't know if you remember Ryan Bueller.
No.
He did a television show called Paranormal State.
No. I've heard it. I've never watched it.
Yeah, I'm quite pessimistic when it comes to well PR'd American TV shows.
Trust me, I am pessimistic about every single TV show, paranormal TV show. Ghost Hunters is the same. I've made some debunking ones in the past on various scenes, and I know, what was the other guy? Grant, his name was. He was caught pulling his jacket, clear as day.
Yeah,
and I'm not saying Jason Hawes is deceitful, but I do think whilst making that show, there is a very high incentive to have, like, you know, things happen in that show. Probably.
He absolutely knew. But
I mean,
that side of things couldn't care less about, because it's done for a purpose.
It's entertainment.
If that show was just, no, it's a pipe for 7 series, no one would watch it. No one would give a shit.
The thing is, when it was originally on, when was that? 2000s. When it was originally on, like, the episodes, you know, would occasionally pop up on my TV screen. I think, are they even plumbers? Are they even plumbers? Is that just a stick for the show?
A wrench.
Is that just a shtick for the show? Look, oh, plumbers will come here, hunt ghosts, and drain your pipes.
Yeah. I know a lot of my friends, they really like him, and, you know, a lot of people we know really like him, and they like him as a person. I just don't buy into him.
Yeah, he comes across as a very genuine person to me. But
until someone mentions Satori, and then he goes red.
Yeah, I know. It's his daughter. I understand. You know, like, you know, I do understand. Father's not going to throw their daughter under the bus. I've said that all the time. It's not going to.
I don't know if one of my kids was doing it. I'd be fucking, hey, you cracky toe shithead, come here. Say sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. I do find the whole situation a bit odd when it comes, like I said, when it comes to the GoFundMe. But if people want to donate to that, that's fine. It's up to them. You know, I'm not going to tell you not what to do. I just found it very odd.
I think my whole outlook kind of matches. It's just, you cannot dedicate your entire life to being a level-headed skeptic and then go, my daughter can talk to ghosts with the toes.
I know. Yeah, I know. But again, I do think if what's her name, Satori wasn't related, yeah, he'd absolutely be saying, no, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
But again, I understand his side. You're not gonna. Most people won't throw their daughter under the bus anyway, so it's a weird situation. But
it is granted a weird situation, but yeah, we'll see what comes. You'll see what comes of it.
Do you think,
I think someone's going to swoop in?
I do as well, because I think they've raised $600,000 or something like that now, or 300, and someone's going to match it.
Something like that.
Something like that.
I mean, that part's brilliant. You know, you've got to love the people for getting involved.
Oh, I think it's brilliant. Well,
I don't think there's any part of that is a scam or anything. No, because it can't be. I don't think anything's misleading.
And he did say up front straight away, if it doesn't happen, everything will be refunded. I did.
Yeah, it will.
I know the target's been lowered now on GoFundMe, but when I first saw it, 1.5 million. Are you insane? I've never seen a GoFundMe that high ever in my life.
That's 46 houses in Caerphilly.
I don't live in Caerphilly just for the fact of it. I don't know why Pablo said that.
No.
That's all right, then. But yeah, it's a weird situation. And like I said, out of everyone who would have the chance to buy it, I do, whatever you think of him, I do generally think Jason Hawes is the more calmer version to own that house. You know?
Maybe. I think it should just be sold as a house.
Oh no, I agree. Trust me, I
and
totally
live in
agree. And that's what I said. I think it should be sold as a house. Maybe opened up as like an old American Revolution museum. I'm all for that. But it's not going to happen. That's not what's going to happen.
But that's me thinking I probably wouldn't want to support this woman's possibly mental illness and delusional tendencies. I would maybe advise her to move on with her life, get some help, and then just let it go to a nice person who will turn it into an Airbnb.
Yeah, which they'll charge like $2,000 a night.
Yeah.
Because Airbnb is a fucking rip-off, if you ask me. That's my opinion on Airbnbs.
Unless you're in Llandudno, which is another place in Wales.
Yeah, there's another place in Wales, which again, I'm not for.
Yeah. I was saying Philly because that's where the cheapest houses are in Wales.
Oh, are they?
Buy. Yes.
I mean,
trust me, I've done a lot of research on where's the best.
I understand why. Having visited Caerphilly a few times, I understand why. Although they do have an awesome castle there, mind.
Yes. Like a house this size that I live in, there, I think we saw some up for 42,000.
42,000? Bloody hell.
42,000, yeah.
That is the cheapest I've ever seen a house for. When my ex-girlfriend, about 15 years ago now, we bought a house and we paid 68,000. It was a doer-upper though. We had to do stuff to it, like, you know, but yeah.
Did I ever send like sorry for the podcast? Did I ever send you the one that I found in Mumbles?
No.
That was nuts. That was a 5-bedroom overlooking. Like it was you could
was
see
that 40,000
water from it. But no, it was. I mean, it was 5-bedroom, but it was 195,000.
Which is 5-bedroom is really good. That's insanely good for a 5-bedroom,
especially in Mumbles as well.
Yeah, it's
a nice area.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, there's nice and bad areas in everywhere. Again, if there's parts of Swansea I would never go to, even in the daytime. You know?
Right, I've just got to be like we've come to the deal. It's got to be far enough away from my family where they can't just pop around for a cup of tea. It'd be fine, but you know what Newport people are like.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
that is true.
They may try and pretend to be posh because they live in Killeen. They're not fucking posh.
That is true. Newport, yeah.
Yeah.
So hang on, we've insulted Swansea people. We've insulted Newport people. Caerphilly people, I'm fine with insulting them. I'm joking, Caerphilly.
There's only one of us that has to go back to Newport, and that's because I go back to watch the rugby.
Oh, right.
What do you think about the division? Who's gonna go, Scarlets or Ospreys?
To be honest with you, I have not kept up on it for a long time on the division rugby. To be honest with you.
So they're taking it down to 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they've got to keep Cardiff because of the capital
Yeah,
representation team.
yeah. So they have to
And
keep Cardiff.
And the one that made me laugh is we need to keep Premier Rugby in Gwent. For anybody who hasn't watched the Dragons, Google it.
Pay them as much as footballers, and maybe that'll happen.
Yeah, and then they've said, "Oh well, we can't have two in the West," which obviously leaves Ospreys and Scarlets.
Oh, okay. I mean, Ospreys was my team when I followed Division Rugby, so
They haven't even got a stadium now, though.
no. Yeah, it's always weird.
Yeah, but we pulled a draw against them last Friday.
Did you?
Saturday. Yeah, that was amazing.
I haven't kept up on sport for a while, unless it's bare knuckle or MMA.
See, boxing lost it for me.
I'm not talking. Boxing is boring as shit, if you ask me.
No. Now it's boring.
No. What I mean is now. I used to love it.
Yes.
Used to
Who's
love
your
it.
favourite boxer of all time?
Of all time. Well, I can't
Of
say
all time.
Kilzagi because that's biased.
I love Joe Calzaghe.
I love Joe Calzaghe.
Yeah.
I mean, for entertainment value, I'd have to say Mike Tyson. I'd have to say
mine under the same trainer, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, I
He
do.
was sensational.
The heyday of boxing is far gone now. It's decades away.
Yeah.
For us.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah, 70s and 80s and
Yeah.
early 90s.
Because I couldn't tell you right now who's the heavyweight champion. I couldn't tell you who's the middleweight champion. I couldn't tell you who's the lightweight champion.
I think it's Usyk because he beat.
Oh yeah, of course, who's sick?
Fury.
Yeah.
Because Fury used to you're a bum dosser, and that was it.
Yeah,
That was what he
dosser.
used to do. Yeah, bum dosser. And that's about it. You've got the disappointing spawn of two of the most entertaining boxers of all time. You've got Chris Eubanks' sons, and you've got Nigel
Conor
Benn's
Ben.
son.
Yeah, Conor Ben.
And then they're just
Again, I've never.
Chris Eubanks when he walk in the ring and he'd have that.
Again, I've never watched Conor Ben or Chris Eubank Jr.
No.
box. I've seen the highlights, but I've never sat down and watched a boxing match with them. I haven't watched boxing for a long time. I see the highlights online, and that's it when it comes to boxing.
I've never really been into MMA.
I
Doesn't really.
I mean, not as much as I used to. I still catch now and again. Again, it's mostly highlights, but from the age of 15 years old right up to about probably say the age of 28, 29, I was obsessed with it. I couldn't get enough of it. I saw my first MMA match. It was on a VHS, Vale Tudo in Brazil, and it was Marco Ruas against I can't remember who it was now, but I couldn't.
Was this when BJJ was first becoming a thing?
Yeah. This was
Yeah.
mid-90s. This was I first.
So this was probably Gracie.
Hoyt Gracie was definitely there then.
Yeah.
He was definitely there.
Yeah.
The Gracie family. They've been there for years.
Yeah.
But like UFC 1, we had to order our VHS videos because there's no internet from America just to watch UFC. And I used to love it. I was obsessed with it. I even tried doing jiu-jitsu for a bit in my 20s. I loved it. But I gave it up. I can't remember why exactly. I'm no spring chicken now, but I've been thinking about going back to it. But I thought, do I really want my arm cranked out my socket at my age? So,
No. So you think it'd be a natural progression, like for people of our age? Because I think, like me, you were also obsessed with martial arts films.
Yeah.
And were you team? So I was watching an interesting documentary about this the other day. Were you team Jet Li or team Jackie Chan? I think I already know the answer.
Come on. See if you know.
Team Jackie Chan. I would
Of
go with
course.
all the way.
I don't care.
Because you're a goober like I am.
Yeah, I am Jackie Chan even over Bruce Lee. I've always put... don't get me wrong, I love Bruce Lee as a kid. But for me, Jackie Chan has been the pinnacle of martial arts movies, if you ask me.
Yeah. I think Michael Jai White said it best. He said, there is no way on earth that Bruce Lee comes out of that fight better if he's fighting Jackie Chan. Bruce Lee lives off his reputation and what ifs.
I mean,
Jackie Chan.
The thing, Michael Jai White knows what he's talking about.
Yeah,
He's a legit fighter, right? But with Bruce Lee, he actually did know genuine fighting skills. And Jackie Chan is more theatrical, right?
Oh, wait. So here we go. This is the actual thing that got me. So obviously, Bruce Lee was notoriously a bit of a dick when he learned Jeet Kune Do and he learned from Ip Man because obviously he was doing Wing Chun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize under the conditions that Jackie Chan was trained.
Tough as nails. Tough as...
Like he was from a kid. They did 14 hours per day.
Yeah.
And they were basically, every time they made a mistake, they were hit with a rattan
Yeah,
stick.
yeah. Well, that's
every single mistake.
He started. I can't remember the exact name now, but there was a Hong Kong theatre group. That's how Jackie Chan started out.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of them now. But yeah. Even as from the age of like 6 or 7 years old, they were hit with sticks if they got things wrong. Yeah. So I'm not denying Jackie Chan is tough as nails. I'm not denying it. Like I said, he is my number one guy when it comes to martial arts films. But I don't know. I mean, Kung Fu is never going to last in a real fight, if you ask me.
No, but he was also trained in what? So he had...
He's trained in all the arts. He knows the arts. I'm not saying he doesn't know the art. I don't know.
Bruce Lee was really a combination of Kung Fu, Jeet Kune Do. Well, Jeet Kune Do came from Kung Fu and Wing Chun, didn't it?
Yeah,
so it was the amalgamation of both.
I mean, I don't know.
Whereas Wing Chun it's an aggressive fight. It's an aggressive style.
But Wing Chun is fists, isn't it? Is that Wing Chun?
Yes. So Wing Chun is Pak Sao, is flowing movements. It's where the wooden dummies come from.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I did it for 7 years. It's a bit gay.
Do you know, right? The only martial arts before jiu-jitsu when I was older, but when I was a kid, I did Aikido. When I was a kid, I thought, oh my God, this is the best. I was learning how to fall over, learning how to roll. And as I got older, I thought, Aikido's a bit shit.
You run like Steven Seagal?
No. God, no. Well, this is the thing. When I was a kid, Steven Seagal was the best. The best. When you were 10 years old, you went to school. Did you see Hard to Kill? No, that was Van Damme, actually. Whatever, Nico or whatever, right? The film.
No, Hard to Kill. What Hard to Kill
was it? Was it? I can't remember.
He was in a coma.
Okay.
He was in a coma and woke up with a beard. I remember it.
But it's only as you become older and you think, they were terrible movies. Terrible. Steven Seagal is the worst actor. He's the worst martial artist. Aikido doesn't do shit. I've said this all the time. My little 5'9" untrained stature could do an Aikido master, if you ask me. I reckon I could. It'd be messy, but I reckon I could.
Because you're gonna save us. I'm just a cook. The line. I'm just a cook.
The only good thing.
Unloading 32 megabytes of RAM.
The only good thing from Under Siege, even Tommy Lee Jones couldn't save that film. But when I was younger, the birthday scene, that was the best scene. That was the only scene I was interested in. Well, not when I got older, but when I was a kid, it was like, oh my God. What a birthday present.
Eventually, that part of the VHS stopped working. Cause
The tracking no longer worked on that part of the VHS. But no, I'm like I said, I grew up loving Jackie Chan. I watched him with subtitles on. That's how I preferred to watch him when I was growing up. And I'm
Snake in the Eye of an Eagle Shadow.
Yeah, I am not joking. I'm not joking. I probably almost broke my neck 20, 30 times. Because what I would do, if it was just me in the house, like when I was a certain age, my mother would go over to her boyfriend's and I'd have the house to myself on a Saturday night. I wouldn't go out, it'd just be me, and I'd chuck Jackie Chan films on. Operation Condor, Project A. Project A is my favourite film of all time. And whilst watching the films, I'd be jumping up on my settee, jumping off, doing a roundhouse kick, somersaulting everywhere. I was nimble as hell. And the amount of times I almost broke my neck is like, it's insane thinking back to it, but I tried to learn all the moves that Jackie Chan was doing in all those films. Couldn't do them, but I loved it. Honestly, I grew up
because we were giving it like an hour a month.
What?
At best. When we were training, it was an hour a month.
Oh, yeah. No, I like, even though Jackie Chan was 67 years old, and he's not as nimble as he used to, but fair play, he still got it. I think he still got it.
You can still move faster than us.
Yeah. 100%. I used to own all the Hong Kong films, and I just loved it. Was the distributor in Hong Kong Golden Palace? Not Golden Palace. Golden.
No.
Golden something.
Used to have rank. Yeah, you used to have rank. If you remember, because it used to be. What was it?
There's one
I can see it.
I'd always see it. Golden something.
Golden Harvest.
Golden Harvest. Golden Harvest. Yes.
Yeah.
Whenever I saw that logo pop, I was like, I'm in. I'm ready. I loved
But
it.
you know the rank group that like produced all those films. Do you know what else they were famous for?
No.
Or only famous for now.
Go on.
Grosvenor Casinos.
Really? Bloody hell.
They own Grosvenor Casinos.
Really?
There, yeah.
Bloody hell.
Just a random one for you.
Yeah,
There.
very random. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, being as it's Halloween, Paul, because I forgot it was Halloween tomorrow. Technically Halloween, right?
Halloween.
What's your top 5 horror films?
My top 5 horror films.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a tough.
We could have some restrictions if you want. We could say they have to be supernatural, they have to be ghost, or they have to be monster movies, stuff like that. Or do you want to just generalize?
I think I could generalize. Okay, number 1.
Go on.
Because I was part of the Bad Parents Brigade where our parents would let us watch horror films at like 5 years old.
Me too.
Number 1 for me, because it absolutely terrified the shit out of me as a kid, has always been The Exorcist.
Yeah. Terrifying. I watched that the first time I was 9 years old. Terrified me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not because of my parents, Mike, because I went over with my mates and she said, "Oh, I got this video. Should we watch it?" Yeah, go on.
Number 2 for me will be The Entity with Barbara Hershey.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Number 3, because I think it was the first time it was ever done properly, is Nightmare on Elm Street, Wes Craven, because
terrified me as a kid.
Everybody thought they saw Freddy.
Yeah.
They never really saw him until the last 15 minutes of that film. Really, like you never got a.
That's
full
true.
view of him,
I haven't watched it for a couple of years, but yeah.
Yeah, it's almost it's so well suggested.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be number 3.
The thing is, before you go further, remember your choices. But the thing is, like with Nightmare on Elm Street, you think about it now, and it's like, oh, it's a jokey comedy horror. But the first film is genuinely scary.
Yeah,
it was genuinely scary. And it's not like, even though Freddy, kids, he did do a lot. So it was still taken very seriously.
But I think what made it more terrifying, I don't think like my kids would never understand. So we had barely any technology at all. We had no internet. We had nothing. We had basically our imagination was 70% of our playtime, apart from like a NES or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the idea of this horror film where the guy existed in your dreams.
Yeah, terrifying.
Which would infinitely then give you fucking nightmares about him.
Absolutely.
Made it so much more... it was genius.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Every part of it.
I know. And it went a bit of the way, the wayside on the 12th film, I think it's up to now. I don't even know anymore.
Yeah.
But the first one was brilliant.
Yeah.
Go on, carry on.
Okay, what would I put at number 4? What would I put at number 4? See, this is where they get tough now. Do you know what? Right, and not so much because it's scary.
Go on.
Because I find it a perfect progression. The first Paranormal Activity film.
That is a scary film, if you ask me.
Because it did everything that the Blair Witch Project built upon.
Yeah.
And which leads me into my next one, which is the Blair Witch Project, because it's the one film that managed to scare the world and show absolutely nothing scary that happened in that film.
I totally agree with you. I think Blair Witch I think it's genuinely a good film, and I think it's a good showcase of what you can do with a camera, tiny bit of a story, and nothing else.
Yeah. See, the one that missed out because of it seemed to change halfway through, which was the first Insidious film. It was so well done.
Yes.
And then it's like they ran out of budget.
Yeah.
And then they put a guy in a puppet suit at the end.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the first Insidious film, and yeah, I agree. Yeah. By the end, the others they got like a comedy by the end of it.
But it had a perfect sound design. It had a perfect soundtrack. The soundtrack was insane for that film, for a horror film. Oh, can I have an honourable mention? Because I love the film so much, and I'm passionate about the film. And if any people haven't watched it, read the book, watch the film. 1408.
Brilliant film. I haven't read the book. I've always wanted to read the book. But yeah, the film. John Cusack, isn't it?
Yeah. Short story. Take about an hour to read. It's so good.
I think it's an excellent film. That.
It's got 6 different endings as well.
Really? Oh, is it like one of those adventure books? where like if you choose this option, turn to page 68.
No, there's just 6 different versions of it.
All right, okay.
And there's 6 different endings, which I only stumbled across last year, and each one is equally as freaky as the other, and it's great because it's done in such a clever way. Whereas Stephen King wrote it, and then when it's not a horror film, and then in the horror film, it's like it's not about ghosts.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to read that because it's one of the few books I haven't read. Because funny enough, I've actually got back into reading in bed lately. I'm reading a book right now, not horror or nothing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give that one a go myself. To be honest.
Yeah. Hit me with yours.
Right. So, it's no particular order. Right.
Yep.
I'm gonna choose Alien for a start.
Okay.
Some people always say it's not a horror film. It 100% is. It's a monster horror film. It's a sci-fi horror. It is absolutely a horror film.
I would class Aliens as a horror.
See, Aliens I class as an action horror. See, that's action horror. I put it. See, this is right. Let's talk about Aliens. Right. Aliens. I'm a big fan of the entire Alien franchise. Even the later ones, I still enjoy them. You know, they have things I enjoy. But Alien was a monster. It was not a haunted house, but it was a monster house movie. Because they're trapped on a spaceship. There's one thing stalking them throughout this thing. They're being picked off one by one, and they have to, there's only one left right at the end. That's a monster horror movie. Brilliant. I think one of the best. Aliens, again, one of my favorite films of all time, is
fair.
A load of Marines with big guns go fight hundreds of these monsters. It definitely has its horror elements because I might have mentioned it before, but Aliens, when I was growing up, terrified me to the point where I couldn't watch it unless it was playing on long play on the old VHS players, where it speeded up. That was the only time I could watch Aliens when I first started watching Aliens because it terrified me too much. But honestly, I know it's weird, but it is genuinely a horror element, but I do think that's more of an action movie than a horror film. For Aliens, myself.
Okay, yep.
All right, so I've got Alien. I'm going to pick Halloween. Not just because it's Halloween, but the first Halloween, I think, genuinely, when you see freaking James T. Kirk come out the shadows in the cupboard. For those who don't know, the mask is William Shatner mask. Yeah. But again, that absolutely terrified me as a kid. Just thinking, because when I was younger, I saw that as a young age as well, and just the thought of it doesn't have to be a supernatural ghost in your closet. It could just be a dude with a big bloody knife. That scared the crap out of me.
And the music.
It's iconic. If you could play that, I'm not going to play it now because I get copyright, but you could play that music for someone who's never even seen the film Halloween.
Okay, we can do this.
I know
you
that's
pretend
music.
To press play, and I will imitate the music. You ready?
Think he's got a knife. Think of that, but more terrifying. You could play that music for anyone who's never seen the film, and they think, "Oh, I know that. That's the Halloween music."
I'm sorry if I made you do a little wee, just everybody.
Yes, but that is iconic. So, what have I picked? Alien, Halloween, The Exorcist. I have to choose The Exorcist because it was probably one of the first films which genuinely gave me nightmares for months. Like I said, I first watched that film with over a mate's house. I don't think even he knew what he was about to put into that player myself. I think he just saw it.
What added to that? Do you remember that whole thing? Like being after the first time you've watched it, and the first person that would come up to you and say, "Have you seen? There's another version where she crawls down the stairs like a spider."
I didn't see I didn't see the spider version until I was in my 20s. To be honest with you, I didn't see that version until I was in my 20s. But I remember when I first watched The Exorcist, I couldn't look at the Ouija board, let alone be in the same room as one.
Yeah.
And whenever I heard her voice, what's her name? I can't remember the name. Her voice, it genuinely scared the crap out of me. Blair. Right? Linda Blair. I'd have to switch it off. If it was someone else was playing it as a kid, I'd have to either leave the room or say, "Can you switch this off, please? I'm shitting my pants."
So good though.
So good. So Alien, Halloween, The Exorcist. I'm going to put Event Horizon on there.
Okay, good choice.
Again, I think it's another brilliant film. Sam Neill, Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah.
I love sci-fi horror anyway, and that is genuinely a sci-fi horror. You know,
Yes,
they go
agreed.
to they basically go to hell and back, essentially through a wormhole. If you haven't seen it, it's bloody brilliant. And for my fifth one, that's four now. For my fifth one, I'm gonna have to choose to roll it back around. I'm gonna have to choose The Conjuring, the first film, because I genuinely think it's a really well made supernatural.
Before they ruined them. Yeah.
Yeah, they've ruined the fuck out of them now.
Yeah.
The Conjuring movies after that. The second one was okay. Everything else I think is terrible. I think they had to dog shit. And they do sort of, even though based on true events, they sort of put people who were basically con men and people up on a pedestal. But the film itself as a single entity, I think is a really good film. And I've seen it many
horror
times.
Film
Go on.
that you might be interested in.
Go on.
I didn't even know it existed until recently. It's a Blumhouse film.
Oh, I like
and
Blumhouse.
It's called Imaginary.
Oh, I've seen it pop up on my stream and I've been meaning to watch it. Is it good?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was.
It's got the teddy bear on the cover, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my next.
I enjoyed it.
That's my next watch because, funny enough, on last Saturday I stayed in bed all day being a lazy bastard. I watched movies on Netflix, Amazon Prime.
Sometimes we need that.
Oh, I absolutely needed it. I watched Weapons. Have you seen Weapons?
I have not, but it sounds like a porn film. Then
No.
I lay in bed watching Weapons.
It was not what I expected. I'm not going to go into it too much because I don't want to spoil it, but it was not what I expected, and it was very, very good, if you ask me. It was very good. It was a really bizarre one. I'm not going to go into it, but it was really good. I also watched, and can you remember the Stephen King, The Monkey? I don't think it was called The Monkey. It was called something else back in the day, because I remember there was, a TV movie as a kid with the monkey with the smashing cymbals.
Shit, yeah.
There was a horror movie when I was a kid, and I'm pretty sure it was Stephen King, which scared the crap out of me. But anyway, there's a 2025, basically a remake, reimagining called The Monkey.
Right. Oh, actually, I've got this film.
Right.
I haven't watched it yet. I do have it. My friend asked me to get it for him and put it on my media server.
Oh, okay.
So I do have it to watch.
I watched it.
It is Stephen King.
It is, yeah. I watched it. It was
Stephen King.
It was something very weird that I watched the whole film, but at the end I was like, I don't know what to think of that film because it's a comedy horror, right? I thought it was going to be serious horror, but it's a comedy horror.
Right.
Which is fine. I've enjoyed comedy horror, Shaun of the Dead, comedy horror, and all that kind of stuff, right? But this one, it was like so stupid in parts. It was ridiculous. It was like I was watching it. I was like, this is really, really dumb. So dumb. If you like gory deaths, that film is for you.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get past that. The comedy overtook the horror for me. Or even the gore. I'm not a gore person anyway. I'm not a fan of gory films anyway. I'll watch them once.
I think it cheapens films.
It does, yeah. I think it
for
does.
the sake of it, cheapens films.
I'll watch those kind of films once and then it was alright. But even though that film was gory, the comedy kept taking me out of it completely.
Right.
Completely. It was almost... I'm not going to spoil it. It was past that film. It was almost like slapstick. And at the end...
That leads me on. I've got a follow-up question to yours. So you were in bed and you felt like shit for a day.
I did.
Do you have like a little collection of films? Because I do.
Yes.
Every single time where if I'm feeling crap or if I'm feeling a bit low, that I'll watch these films. And I have the same 3, possibly 4.
It's not so much movies with me. It's TV shows, which I end up binging for like 24 hours.
Go on, what's yours then? What's your TV shows?
Dexter is one of them.
Yeah.
One of my favourite shows. Lost. I haven't watched it for a while. The Expanse. I'm currently stupidly obsessed with that right now.
Right.
House on Haunted Hill. Even though I've seen it like 4 times now.
Okay.
In fact, all the what's his name? Mike. What's his name? Creator. They done the House Usher.
Bly Manor.
Bly Manor. I liked
Yeah.
all of them.
I can't remember. Yeah.
His name is Mike something, but yeah, I like those kind of things. Movie wise, I don't know. I flick back and forth. Like sometimes I'll have an 80s day where I watch. In
When
fact,
you're feeling crap, you do go for macabre films.
you do. It's weird. You do actually, isn't it?
No, I don't. No,
I do. Yeah.
I go for the same ones. I go for Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah. Okay.
I go for Hook,
Hook is brilliant.
Cool Runnings,
Brilliant.
and a new edition, which has been Hunt for the Wilder People.
The what? Sorry.
Hunt for the Wilder People.
I don't know what that is.
It's Sam Neill, Julian Dennison, Taika Waititi film.
Is it a
absolutely
comedy?
glorious and stuff. Sort of.
See,
It is very funny. It's effortless. It doesn't try to be funny.
Yeah.
But it is because it's New Zealand cinema and naturally it's
Okay.
quite jovial. It's a great film.
I've had a weird thing growing up lately as I've got older. Right, when I was younger, right up to my mid-20s, I was all about the comedy films. Excuse me. For some reason, I just can't enjoy a comedy. It's not like I haven't got a sense of humor. You see me, I love fun, right? I'm all about the comedy, creating it or, just having a good old banter. But for some reason, I can't seem to enjoy a comedy film these days. I tend that I watch it and like, yeah, it's sort of funny. I don't know what's gone on with me the last couple of years.
I get that because I find... I think maybe because like films that make me laugh, like still laugh out loud, are still films when I was a kid. I still can't watch See No Evil, Hear No Evil without ugly laughing.
I love that film. This is the thing. Comedy films from when I was younger, I can still enjoy them. But I'm talking about new comedy.
Yeah, I'm with you. There's very little.
Yeah.
But Hunt for the Wilder People is one of those. It didn't try to be a comedy, but became funny because it didn't tell jokes. It was very situational and relatable.
Yeah, as soon as someone starts telling jokes, I switch off. I tend in real life as well as like...
Jim Carrey became a parody of himself, and then his films stopped becoming funny.
I think... Well,
and I loved Jim Carrey.
I love Jim. I still like Jim Carrey. I think with Jim Carrey, mind, he admitted to himself he went through like a massive depression, and that sort of like affected his films and his roles he was taking. He was, he obviously got into more serious films like The Truman Show, brilliant film, and stuff like that. So I think it could be that.
I have a question I think everybody will know the answer to.
Go on.
Are you making a Halloween special this year?
Oh, no, I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off with myself because I wanted to. I'm not going to do it now because like I got a day left. It's not going to happen.
It's Halloween weekend.
Yeah, but the thing I had... Oh, I don't want to say it because I might still do it, but I had this idea in my head for months.
Just keep it and do it. Just keep it and do it.
I might no, I probably will still do it because my Nightmare on Ash Drive. I think I missed Halloween by 4 days when I did that. So.
Right.
But one of it actually involves me going into the forest, and I was actually going to ask you to help me at one point, but then like I got busy, you got busy. But
I should be. So I'm.
Do you know what? Right, even if it doesn't come out, it probably won't be Halloween now because I just haven't got time. But I still want to make this. I'll tell you what it is later or tomorrow. I'll write it out because it's been in my head for months and months and months.
Should have my transportation back by next week. It's in the garage being done.
You can help me film it.
Good. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I should be. But my idea is this: so tomorrow I'm going off grid for 24 hours. I'm going to one of the smallest.
You're going to a sex cult.
Yep, I'm going to one of the smallest Airbnbs in the UK tomorrow.
Oh my god! Is there a bothy?
It's smaller than a bothy.
Oh my god! Okay.
But it's an Airbnb and it's on a big, massive lake.
You have to tell me how much are they charging you?
She's not charging me the full price because she's asked if she can use the bits of the video to show off stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I came to an arrangement.
That's fair enough then.
So, but what I'm planning on doing is because I'm going to have like no power or anything while I'm there apart from what I'm taking.
Mm-hmm.
Is I'm going to attempt to make a film in 24 hours.
I love it. It's
called Frequency. It's a horror film. It's called Frequency.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. So I've got everything packed. I've got 2 bags packed down here, ready to go. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
If you make one, you make one in 24 hours or make one?
So basically, I will be making the whole thing in 24 hours.
I
So
love
from the
it.
time I arrive to the time I leave, I've already written the film. I already know what I'm going to do with it. I just literally need to find an old radio because that's all I need for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. It should be quite good. It should be quite good fun. It'd be interesting to see what can be done in the middle of nowhere with no budget.
Purple.
And
before you go, I want to make a movie, Purple. I know it's
I'm not
simple
going
to
yet.
say.
I'm gonna have to rush off. I've told them like I'll bid live after
I
this.
don't mind, honestly. I don't mind.
No, that's fine.
Okay. But yeah, I want to make a movie, Purple.
Yep. Me too.
Not a big budget one. You know, an indie one, obviously.
Yep.
Because I haven't got the money for a start.
Yep.
Do you want to help me?
Yes, because these are the only two things I've got left now that don't get any use.
Jesus,
I've got two
yes.
cinema cameras. So we might as well put the things to some use.
I think we should.
Absolutely.
I think we should.
Absolutely.
We'll have to have like a little, I don't know, like an idea day.
What we should do, right, is we should ask people if they want us to do do a joint live stream. And then people can start pitching in some ideas and stuff and throw in some stuff around.
We'd have to pay them.
Like a community. No, but we'll put their name.
We're not part of SAG, right? So
No,
yeah.
no SAG-AFTRA here.
No.
But people could get involved with it and we could spit more ideas and
Because I might have mentioned it when I was younger. I used to write scripts all the time.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they were good, but I used to write scripts all the time. And I've always got, I'm not going to use those ideas because they're ridiculous thinking back now because I was really young. But I've always got ideas in my head and I do write some of them down. And I thought, I'm not getting...
After we've made it, should we do a meet and greet?
No. I'll never be famous enough. None of us will never be famous enough.
Beardo.
No, I'll never think of myself as anywhere near famous enough to do that kind of thing. But yeah, no, because I always, right, I was thinking this the other day, right? My mentality is really against me sometimes. I always have these ideas. I think, that'd be good. I should do this. I should do that. I think I'll do this next year when I have this time or whatever. Next year rolls around, it doesn't happen. Oh, I'll do it next year. I'm not getting any younger now. You know, am I gonna be as that old Chinese dude in that film that you hate? I can't remember what it's called. Christopher Nolan film. He says, "Don't want to live a life, you know, getting old with a life full of regret."
Which Christopher Nolan films do I hate? Inception.
Inception. I really like that film. I know you hate that film.
Yeah.
But you know, I think I'm getting older now. I'm not getting younger, unfortunately. You know, that deal I had with that guy ain't happening.
Yeah.
But and I think I always got these ideas I want to make, usually around filmmaking. Because I just like that kind of thing, and I never do it. And like I sometimes think to myself, you know, it's going to come a time where I'm in like late 60s, early 70s. I think I should have done that thing.
Well, I think there is something else you should do, which is a good thing. I've been waiting to get this on the podcast with you. So next year summertime. Yep. So I know you'll want to do it because it's going to be a lot of content for us both.
Okay.
But I think you would enjoy it as much as I will. I want to walk from. So I've created the path.
GeoGuessr, I'm down.
No. So it's walking from South Wales to North Wales. It's 178 miles over 10 days.
I'd more than be happy to do that. I don't think my work would be okay with me having that.
So basically, I'm doing it for leukemia charity.
Oh, okay.
So, because it'll be 20 years since Amy's dad died of AML.
Right.
So I thought it'd be quite nice to do that for her and the charity that helped them who's going through that. So I'm going to do the path. It's something, it's got a name, something Dyke Trail.
Oh, okay.
And it's basically
South Wales to North Wales.
Yeah.
That's like 400 odd miles, right?
No, that's the South Wales. So this kind of is the border. So it's in Wales. It's just from the border. I'm going to tell you what it's called.
Do you mean from mid Wales?
No, wait a second. I'll tell you what it is.
Where will you be starting from?
I'm just going to type in Wales Dyke Path, and it's just come up. It's just come up. Wales dick size.
Nice. Don't tell him.
Extra small. Offers Dyke Path. Yeah. Offers Dyke Path.
Offers.
OFF.
Offers Dyke
Path.
Path.
Is the actual route I'm going to do, because the one from south all the way.
Oh, 177 miles. That's all right. That's doable.
Yeah, which is doable in 10. It says it can be completed in 10 days if you do it.
Oh, it's from Chepstow, bloody hell.
Yeah, Chepstow to Prestatyn.
Chepstow's almost like next door to England for us.
Yeah, it is.
Because I'm in the south.
Yeah, you're in the south.
Yeah.
The south was not a doable one because that was like a month.
Yeah, it's a long time. I said, 10 days. Look, right, put me down for it.
Yeah.
Put me down for it. When are you doing it?
I'm going to be doing it in the summer next year, so I'm going to wild camp along it as well. So there'll be wild camping and cooking, and you get some people to meet us at checkpoints and whatnot, which will be quite nice. I spoke to Mrs. P about it, and she's like, to Amy about it, and she's like, I'll come meet you at some checkpoints. And
I'll have to wrangle it with work. I'll have to speak to work about it, because, like I said, 10 days in work is a long time for me, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it would only be realistically a week off, wouldn't it? It'd be 5 days off, because we could do it in 9, so it'd be 2 weekends and then a week.
Okay. I mean, you could do it in 9. Speak for yourself, Papa.
We can do it in 9, no problem.
Okay, yeah.
Sylvester Stallone can go to Russia, put tennis things on his shoes, and then beat up Ivan Drago. We can do this in 9 days.
Let me think about it. I'll put that there.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a no. But let me think about
it. I've got a modificator called Juan Annalise, who, since we suggested that me and you go over to Amsterdam in January, she wants you there.
I'm down for it. I have to renew my passport, because my passport is about 15 years out of date.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd be up for it, yeah. I've never been to Amsterdam, so...
Yeah, but we can go on a boat if you want.
On a boat? Oh, yeah, shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we can either go on a boat, or we can go on the Eurostar and drive in the...
See, driving I like.
Yeah, we'll do the camper van.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll drive then.
Okay, yeah. Well, how long does it take to drive or take to a boat? Was it a day and a half on the boat? 2 days on the drive?
On the Eurostar?
No, it's Eurostar. Yeah, I was thinking, sorry.
You don't drive across the sea?
No, not anymore.
Let's have a look. Do you know what, right? I don't know why it keeps on doing this. It keeps on putting me onto Bing search. I hate Bing search. There's no need for it.
People have told me all the time because I'm Bing. I use Bing all the time. I like the long links.
Why? Give me a time, you bumberclot. We could probably do it. We could probably do it in a day.
Oh, okay.
Easily. Yeah.
All right.
No, you could do it. Yeah, you could do it well easy in a day.
Wouldn't you rather do that in the summer, though? It's going to be really bloody cold in Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah. Well, Jesus. Yeah. So we can get from Calais to Amsterdam in 3 hours.
Calais?
Yeah. If we get... So where does the Eurostar come out?
Oh, of course, Calais, yeah. I was thinking, why would we start in Calais? Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's 3 hours.
Oh, 3 hours from Calais?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
Drive.
That's all right. I do that on a weekend, no problem.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's a Saturday morning for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Amsterdam's equally as nice in the winter as it is in the summer.
Is it? Is it anywhere nice in the winter, Purple?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of winter these days. I'm really not. I guess because I live in a bone freezing house.
Well, I'm waiting. So I'm flying out on the 15th, and it'll be hot when I'm flying out there on the 15th, and then of November.
Oh, where? Amsterdam.
No, I'm flying to. I think I'm going to Murcia on the 15th.
Oh, really?
Day to film, and then back. I'm still hoping, budget dependent on the van, to get to Rovaniemi in December. But
to
then
where?
In Rovaniemi in Finland. That's not going to be warm at all.
It's not.
But then I've got a lot of hot ones coming up January, February, March. I've got Hanoi, which is going to be real hot.
That is going to be hot and muggy.
that's going to be fun. I'm going back to Dubai as well.
Nice.
But then I'm going from Dubai to Saudi Arabia, which is going to be awesome. There is a huge possibility that I'll be in Australia and New Zealand as well.
Wow.
Either February or March.
See, no, I told you I'm not a fan of flying.
Yeah.
I'd love to go to New Zealand and Australia.
Yeah.
It's a 24-hour flight.
My thing is, I was on the phone to Seg the other day.
Yeah.
And just casually puts his camera on and shows me trousers, and he's like, "Look at this."
There's Christmas for him at the moment, eh?
There's just a huntsman sitting in his trousers that he's about to put on.
No way. No way.
And I'm done there. At this point, my voice is going. My heart rate's gone up by like 40 beats per minute. So I'm just like dying on the other end of the phone. But this is why I got to New Zealand, because they don't have that shit.
Don't they?
No. New Zealand's barely any. No venomous spiders, no venomous snakes.
I'm quite surprised at that.
Yeah.
I know people. I know Australia is different from New Zealand. I know this. Don't worry. I'm not one of those people who think, they all sound the same. You don't. I know you don't. But I honestly thought
it's all because of Tamura Morrison just running around after Once Warriors going, kill a fucking spider!
But I'd love to go to those places. It's a 24-hour flight.
It's actually longer. When I go to Tokyo, I'm doing 16 flights there and 14 back to do it on a budget. That's going to be nuts in Tokyo.
That is insane to me.
And so I'll be gone for a week, but again, I'm doing everything on a budget. Every single trip will be done on a budget, apart from New Zealand and Australia, because I don't have to pay for that one.
Yeah.
Because I'm going there to film for somebody else. Hopefully, I should be also filming in America again next year.
Okay.
That's looking like San Diego.
Nice. Again, I'd love to go to America, but can I just charter? Are we allowed to charter boats anymore? Can we just rock up to
we could steal one.
A pier and say, "Hey, Captain, can I go here, please?" Can we do that anymore? Is that illegal?
We could just steal a boat.
Yeah, but you'll have to bring it back when you come home. Yeah.
I suppose so. Yeah. I suppose so. But yeah, I'm going all in next year. I've got so much. I've got lots booked already, and so much ready left to book. And of course, I've still got all the seaside towns as well in between.
Yes. Oh, I'm gutted, Papa. I'm gutted. Because we were going to do Port Call at one point, weren't we?
Yeah.
Before the fairground went. The fairground's gone.
And then the T500 route in Scotland as well, which I'm looking forward to.
T500, what's that?
You go around Scotland, but round the outside of it, all the way around the outside.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of a long route, but apparently it's absolutely stunning.
What, are you going to be close to the Orkneys there, yeah?
I gather so, because you just follow all
if it's on the outside.
way around the outside.
Yeah. Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, but there's little detours to the Isle of Skye as well, which I'd like to do, because obviously the bridge that goes over there.
It's going to be windy, mind.
It's going to be real windy, but that's going to be. I'm thinking around about August for that one.
No, okay. Again, it's going to be windy up there. It's the north of Scotland. Everything's bloody windy there.
But yeah, it's all in good fun, and
nice.
It's enjoyable.
Yeah, cool.
It's enjoyable. What's next for you?
It depresses me how little plans I have in my actual life outside of work. It depresses me, honestly. I have nothing.
You've still got like your YouTube stuff. You've got your your live breakdown analysis, which you seem to be enjoying again, which is good.
I did enjoy the breakdown. I got a bit bored of nukes.
You've got a lot of pissed off people though, because Unc still hasn't made another appearance. Like
that's annoying me as well. Because the thing with me, right? I've just been bogged down with work lately, and especially with winter coming in now, it's like again almost dark. It's depressing me.
This is my favourite time of year. I love it.
Oh, did you?
Absolutely love it.
I don't see. I used to when I was younger. I really don't. I'm a summer guy now, even though I'm a ginger and I'm like a day walker, bloody vampire. I like the summer now.
I mean, I love the summer because now it gives me the opportunity. Obviously, I get to do the beach stuff and that kind of thing. But over the next couple of months, I've got a few Airbnbs to go to, really quirky ones. I'm not too sure. I've been sent the one. I was sent the one in Wales in the. Have you seen it? The deepest Airbnb in the world.
No, where's that?
It's in Wales.
Where?
I want to say it's Snowdon Way.
I mean, it could be. Yeah, it could be.
It is in. Yeah, it's actually 1,375 feet below the mountains of Snowdonia.
Oh, I thought you were going to say below sea level then. Bloody hell.
No, below. But the one problem I have with that is I've got to look to see if there's a lot of cave crawling to go through because I am.
What, spelunking?
No, not that's cave. That's cave diving. It's spelunking. I'm on about like potholing kind of things.
Oh, okay.
I'm like seriously terrified. I'm seriously claustrophobic.
Oh, you? I'm not too bad, but I don't think I do caving.
This is like it looks stunning. Like the whole place looks stunning. I'd have to watch to see how many episodes of passing out I'd have on the way down.
What? So wait, so you're severely claustrophobic, and you're going to go into caving?
I would try it, but like.
Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a good advice now as a friend, right?
Yeah.
Do you don't do it, right? Do you really want to go into a cave and think, oh, this is all right? And you get to a spot, you start panicking, and you're like, what do I do? And you have to have people rescue you. Do you really want that?
Well, funny enough,
by the way, I am all for encouraging people to do what they want. I'm all for that. But, that is...
So basically, that's why I'm scared of small spaces. When I was a kid, we went to Brinticilio, and we did some potholing, and I got stuck. Had a panic attack, and they had to get. It took them 2 hours to get me out. I was only maybe 7.
I shouldn't be laughing, but that is hilarious.
But you have to. But yeah, but I probably wasn't stuck. But you just feel that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
And yeah, it just terrified me. But again, I'm the same thing. Like I'm terrified of roller coasters, but I still go on them.
That's different, though. You have an escape there.
Not when you're on it, you don't. Otherwise, you end up like the woman from Smiler, the ballet dancer with no fucking legs.
Yeah, but it's only 2 minutes of terror there. I mean, hey, all the better for you if you can do it, but it's dangerous.
I mean, at least it'd be brutally honest, or a really short video of me going, "Nope, I'm out." Hello, welcome to I'm out. Bye.
Yep.
Have a good day.
Yep. Yeah. You should go to Danarogov Caves. I went there as a kid.
It's called Dan and Rob Go to the Caves. Is that what you just said it's called?
Danarogov Caves.
Oh, Danarogov Caves.
Yeah, it's a cool place.
Okay, where's that?
It's in Wales.
All right.
No, it's a cool place. It's a cool place, actually. I went there as a kid a few times. I haven't been there since I was an adult.
I think we need to go on a few adventures next year.
Absolutely. I'm down for it. You know me. For those wondering, me and Pop have always planned these things.
Yeah.
99% of the time, it's me who cancels them, unfortunately, because something comes up or I'm busy with something. It's annoying because we were going to do hot ones, obviously, which I still want. Well, you can't do it now, probably, but we can do slightly hot ones.
but we both love film. We both love the outdoors.
Yes.
And we both have no objection to sticking a camera up in the air and not giving a shit who's behind us.
Yeah, because we could do it in the winter, but preferably when the weather gets better. You could when you're back in South Wales, I can take you some cool little treks in the mountains and forests and stuff.
Because like my bag just kind of sits there, my outdoor bag just sits there, and it's like I don't even know if I can still carry it. It's been that long because it's quite large.
You can barely lift it.
I can barely lift it now. That contains cookers, tarps, tents, spades, portable toilets,
hammers,
you name it,
drills.
Well, you say hammer. I have one better than a hammer. This is my favourite.
How are you going to hammer the pegs in?
How am I going to hammer the pegs in with this bad boy?
With this hammer axe.
This is a hax.
Hax, yes. Nice.
Yeah, hacks. And it is sharp as shit because I always cut myself on it. I had to change my hunting knife some years ago, but the carry knives because they changed the balls on them.
Yeah.
Can't carry my air rifle anymore.
No, you can't.
Can't. No. So those days are gone. The days of when we used to go hunting are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the world has changed.
The world has changed, Pablo. It's depressing.
It has. It really has. It really fucking has.
Right, I'm going to let you go, Pablo.
Oh yeah, because I've got to do a live stream.
You got to
now,
do a
haven't I?
live stream, yeah.
Yeah.
But as like a cliffhanger, I suppose, what do you want to discuss next time we get together? Anything you want.
What do I want to discuss next time?
Anything
there's
you
a
want.
few. There's a few things. Like
Yeah.
I would love to go over and find some really, really obscure hauntings.
I've done that, yeah. Yeah. I like
Yeah.
that. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think because there's some out there that get so much press and so much publicity, but some I would love to go over that, or you can maybe put this to the vote.
Okay.
People with really convincing near-death experiences.
I've read a lot of them, and I'd be up for discussing
Me too.
that.
I've been reading them quite a lot lately. I think it's
Yeah.
I'm hitting 40 this year.
Yeah. You know what? Like I said, the older I get, the more shit like that I read.
Yeah. I sit there and I'm 40 this year, and I think I'm gliding into 40 with some real positivity, and then I'm like, near-death experiences.
Like
maybe.
I'm a couple of years older than you, and like I was before I hit 40, my life was fairly good. I thought, right, I'm about to turn 40. I'm all right. What happened when I turned 40, Purple? Fucking COVID happened. That's what happened.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
So everything went downhill after that.
Look what happened when Beardo turned 40.
That was just years ago,
Second
wasn't
World
it?
War.
Yeah, no.
Second World War.
Years ago.
What happened when Beardo turned 40? Jesus was crucified.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to let you go, Pop. I've really enjoyed this.
Me too.
Yeah, so where can
Right.
people find you, for those wondering, just in case?
On the internet.
On the internet. Brilliant. There you go. You'll find him at Tripwrecked.
Or at the front door going, you smell different when you're awake.
There you go.
There we go.
Anyway, we've out, Purple. Thank you for stopping by, as always, and we'll do this again sometime when we have time.
Yes, we will. Yes,
And,
we will.
yeah.
Bye, people.
Bye-bye, all.
Laters. Bye-bye, all.